So, this is not usually my typical sit down video just because I just have some things to get off my chest. I think being on YouTube for over a year plus now has kind of made me notice that bad news is always the news. I mean, I knew that, but I've kind of been consuming a lot of bad news. Now, what I mean is with regards to relocation. There are a lot of content that tell you, don't come to Canada. This and this and this is happening. This and this and this is happening. Don't come to UK. If you come here, this and this is happening. This and this is happening. Oh, I went back to Nigeria. This and this and this and this is happening. Oh, this like there are a lot of negative news. And to be honest, if you do pay attention to the things that you see on YouTube, you would not do anything in this life. The amount of negativity, it is a lot. And I thought to do this video to actually speak to someone. If you feel like coming to the UK is the best option for you, then by all means do it. If you feel like going to Canada is the best choice for you, then by all means please do it. If you feel like staying back in Nigeria is the best choice for you, then by all means do it. I don't think it makes sense to make your decision based on what people are coming online to say. Yes, I understand if some of these things might be right. They are speaking from a general perspective. In most cases, people actually speak from their own experiences. And let's say, okay, yes, some people do not speak from their own experiences, but in most cases, people actually do speak about how things turned out for them. And I just feel like that is not enough criteria for you to actually make a decision about your life based on what others have been through or what they are saying is the general thing that is happening there. To be honest, I always say that the world is going through it right now. Nowhere is the best, nowhere is heaven. Every country is going through their own problems. Like everybody is going through it right now. But pick your own bad. Pick your own and stick to it. If you're making decisions to relocate or not, do it from an informed point of view. Do your research. Base your decision off of facts. Or if you're a Christian, off of the leading of God. Like, don't make your decisions because someone says, don't come to Canada today, don't come to UK today because this and this is happening. No, let's say it's that bad that everyone else is failing in that country. I bet you that there are people that are actually doing well. And even if these people are the minority, why don't you identify yourself as the minority? If you've done your research and you've done everything, you've looked everywhere, you see that it favors you, but what is limiting you is YouTube videos about what people are saying online about if it's a good idea for you or not. I'm not saying that you should not take these people's opinions. That's not what I'm saying. Yes, to a certain degree, they provide a level of awareness so you know what to expect if you decide to go. Like if you hear about the things that are happening there, you can decide, oh, okay, I already know what to expect. So when you go there, you reduce your expectations to avoid disappointment. Quite all right. But if it's a case of you are actually deciding not to go because someone experienced life differently in that country, I just have a question for you. Are you the person? Is the person living your own life? Abi, are you living the person's life? Do you know what decisions the person made to get the result that the person made? Do you know what kind of noise or who spoke to that person or who the circle of that person is that made them make decisions that put them in certain places that they are not supposed to be? You really don't know people's private circumstances except if they come and open up and they actually are really honest with you about the things that have happened to them and why their life turned out the way it did. You really don't know. So yes, you can take all this information online as a way of making yourself aware of the situation in the country or anything, but do what's best for you based on facts, based on your own research. Don't let someone influence your decision. Don't let someone come and say, oh, because of I did this and it didn't work out for me, you should do the same. No. If you feel like Nigeria is the best place for you to thrive in, stay. If you feel like you will need to come abroad to go to any of these countries, then by all means go. Even as Nigeria is bad, I've actually met people that will say they can never leave Nigeria. Like, your bad and their bad is different. It's not the same thing. At the end of the day, if you are working in alignment with your purpose, anywhere you go to, you actually succeed. I'm a Christian and I believe in like taking steps prayerfully. So if you pray about it and God has said you should go, please by all means go. If you want to stay, please stay. All this noise online about, they sold us a dream abroad about heaven. Where is heaven? Even you, are you heaven yourself? Like, What are you expecting? You have left your home country. You've come to a new country where you don't know anyone. You probably have never been in the system before. What do you expect? To walk into gold? There are actually people that have actually come and things just kicked off for them very quickly. But in most cases, it would never be easy at first. It would never be easy at first in most cases. But what distinguishes you from those people that it didn't work out for is your own resilience and the people around you. Like, there are a lot of factors that contribute to how you would actually succeed abroad. A lot of factors. So all this noise, if it's getting to you, I hope this video helps you to dispel the noise. Take your time, do your research, know what fits into you and your family, know the best decision for you, and pick your own struggle. Nowhere is easy. Nowhere is easy. The world is going through it right now. Everywhere is going through it right now. But are there people that are succeeding there? Hell yes. People are actually in that country and they are making names for themselves. They are doing amazingly well. And what makes you feel like you cannot be among the people that are succeeding? What makes you feel like if you come to the UK, it's only healthcare that you would do? What makes you feel like if you go to Canada, or you will not find a house, or you will not do this or that? The same people that are there crying, there's no house in Canada. I've seen people that actually just went recently and they found a house. Like, why can't your own case be different? Like, why? Please, guys. All this negativity, honestly. I just wanted to have a quick rant about that. I am all for progress. I believe that as an immigrant, you can succeed. And that's the type of content I've been trying to push out. That is my own message to everyone. You can be different. See, the mentality that I have as a person is, even if I step into this crowd and people are failing in that crowd, I would be the one that would succeed in that crowd. And that mentality is the one thing that's actually helped me to keep going up until now. That mentality and the people around me as well. They are the main reason why I have experienced a different life. Right? And that is why I'm trying to push out the same message. It is not today that the country started going bad. I came to the country in 2019. Then too, there were a lot of negative comments. I also had the choice to actually take healthcare or not, and I didn't. Right? At the end of the day, you have the decision to make. The decision is in your hand. Why are you making that decision? Are you making that decision because people are saying go? Or are you making the decision because it fits well into you and your family? Are you actually sitting down to properly analyze your decisions and if they make sense? Not because of what people are saying. Like, the less you actually focus on what people are saying and the more you actually focus on how it affects you, it will make things a bit different for you. Stop following the crowd. Stop listening to negativity. At the end of the day, all you need is your facts and prayers and the people around you to encourage you, and you'll be fine. But negativity is too much. It is too much. There are lots of people still succeeding, and you can be among them. Why can't you be the separate person? Like, why can't you be the person that is different? Why can't you be the star in the crowd? So, stop it, guys. If you actually have any decision that you feel like you want to make, any burning decision, if you feel like, oh, I really want to go to this country, but because of what this person is saying, I would say take the message as a way of just enlightening yourself, but don't use it to define your own situation. And I believe that as long as you're actually making the decision from an informed point of view, things actually turn out differently for you. And as long as you're actually going with the guidance of God, I believe that things will actually turn out differently for you. Nowhere is easy. Pick your heart.